That looks good. I didn't change any settings from yesterday, so everything should still be fine. Dude, that's a fucking 12 player. Well, I left this open from last night, so obviously I had to rethink about things. SC112 is fairly standard. Throw punish is actually optimal. Roundhouse getting counterpoked. A lot of commitment on Stan Roundhouse. And now he's eating a Gane combo. Even if he parried that, it was a difficult situation. Close fierce, one hit only. Yum was not point blank. Cannot trade.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Ugh, getting schmicks left and right. Nice. That was a whiff punish on the attack. Damn, that was like a high damage starter too. Yeah, dropped it. A lot of damage left on the table just then. Same fierce, preemptive anti-air. 12 does have a lot of meter right now, and you know, Yun's health is pretty low. Dive kick stuff. Didn't do much damage though. Nice. The empty jump low. You should have just raw committed. Should have done low short, super YOLO. Oof, that's gonna kill. Because of the way scaling works, getting opened up like later versus earlier, you still eat like a good amount of damage even if you only get opened up near the end of Yun's super. Nice. That didn't even do that much considering it's a parry on an anti-air. The Oro gets like 70% there. If he has super. He doesn't have super, he gets like 20-30%. Closer to 20, I think. Depends. Nice. 12's good neutral being put to work. Ah, air axe would have been nice there maybe. It's hard though. Air axe isn't like instant. Oh no. Don't tell me this kills. God, sad. It was a crouching hit that opened him up, so he was taking extra damage all the time he was on the ground. Third strike now. Instant medium kick has a lot of range, so it's really good at picking up hits like that when you got that far. Connect from the jump in. Oof. Oh, it's gonna chip, I think. The parry on that's pretty obnoxious depending on how your character's parry works. Hello. Some characters move and some characters don't during parries. I think the characters who don't move get pushed back by that parry. The characters who do move don't, or something. It's been a while since I've tried to lab it. I think you can just down parry though, and that I think no down parry moves, so maybe you can just down parry the whole thing. And get at least consistency. From this soundtrack, Q's theme, or a little ending theme. That one's like da na na na. That one. I want to show you your score and shit. I think one of the reasons I like both those songs is you don't hear them very often. A lot of these songs I just don't even listen to anymore. I just heard them so many times I just tune them out. But those ones you don't get during arcade gameplay. Or rather, you only get them during arcade gameplay. You don't get them during leg versus mode. I guess if I was going to say my actual true favorite song, even if the ones I've heard a million times, it's the game's opening theme. Little rap. Third strike, Yalla, Street Fighter 3. Oh, that was unsafe. That could have been a lot worse for your Akuma. Parry? No, he. It was actually a punish on the Gane activate. No parry was available. Nice. Normally you see young players do low strong there, not low forward. I think they both work on all characters. I want to say low strong is faster. I couldn't tell you if the damage is different. They might be the same speed and the same damage.
Engage.
Yang always does slow forward, but his slow strong doesn't cancel. Yun's does. Nice. Yeah. A lot of damage here. This is gonna like almost kill Akuma. Oh shit! Oh shit! If he did that perfectly, that might have actually killed. He did 2 car palms.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
He could have done probably at least 1 more, right? Or maybe 2 more. And some kind of shoulder. Drop kick or something, I don't know. Nice. Big damage on that. Jesus Christ. If Young gets hit, he just bleeds. I mean, obviously Akuma as well. Both these characters have super high damage output, super low HP. Well, it's a bit hard to say whether Yun truly has high damage output or not. Obviously with Gane he does. Besides that, his damage output is actually kind of low. He's very combo friendly though.
You win.
Low strong combo. Kinda neat.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Nice, the fake. It looked like he tapped multiple forwards too. His punish wasn't instant after he parried the Tatsu, which makes me think he wasn't sure if he was parrying a multi-hit Tatsu or one-hit Tatsu and he was ready for either one. Light Tatsu has enough recovery that you can like parry a second time and then still get the punish. I can try them I guess, but not right now.
Now.
I kind of forgot about it. Stop the combo. Nice. There might have been was that a heavy Tatsu? That was a medium Tatsu, right? I don't know. It looked kind of weird the way it hit. I'm gonna say there might have been a super juggle there. It wouldn't have been that strong though.
You win. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
That was a light machine gun blow. His half circle was probably early. That was a super confirm. That was a super confirm too. Is he really saving the bar with those drops? Nice. Kuma tied for the lowest Izzy.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
There you go. That's what I like to see. Oh, this could. That actually probably could have almost killed. With the amount of meter Dudley had, the screen positioning, and the starter. Like, that might have just killed Akuma for all I know. That shit does a ton of damage. Low roundhouse on a cornered opponent. Shoto, though. Dudley's juggles versus Shotos are a bit harder and not as strong.
Final round. Now.
Nice. That's a punish, I think. Dudley's low strong. Pretty interesting normal. Wow. Oh no, that should have been super. Super would have comboed. Alright, he still got it. He wanted stand strong ducking super and he got stand strong ducking straight. I'm pretty sure.
Are you ready? Go.
Nice. Ah, that's the salvage combo. He dropped it. If you get that early machine gun blow hit, the best you can do is to juggle into like jabber strong or something.
And cool. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Nice. One frame parry post freeze, quite an annoying parry pre-freeze. Because, you know, the side swap. Nice. Oh my god, it was a bait. It was deliberate. I was like, oh, that looked ugly as hell. But he wanted it to look ugly as hell. He wanted Akuma to wake up with a button.
Now,
Jesus. Cool bait.
are you ready? Go.
That only works on crouching opponents in this game, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. Dude got mauled. In Street Fighter 4, you can do like stamina stucking upper and it's a combo. I think that doesn't work in this game unless it's crouching opponent. Could be wrong. But you can be relatively sure that you just have a crouching opponent if you do a low parry. Oh! He probably had a combo there. It was a neutral jump and not a forward jump, so it was more difficult. Might not have been point blank. Oh, he dropped. This is like dead. There's no coming back from that. Even if you parry the whole super, Akuma can just approach you while you're parrying and throw you or low forward you or something and just make your life hell. Chances of coming out of that alive are almost nil. Don't know what that was. Oh, that's unfortunate. He was a bit early. That's the right punish. He was just a bit early. Oh, I was about to say, what does Dudley do here? And I guess we still don't know. Akuma's SA1 is barely unsafe. This could ducking straight into super. I don't even think he needed the light machine gun blow. Akuma's SA1 is barely unsafe on block, but that also does a decent amount of pushback, so the punishes forward are actually pretty precise for a lot of the casts. Some characters just have easy things they can do, but other characters have to do very like specific things. Nice jump. That was an interesting error. I wonder if he chickened out of chickened out of an EX machine gun blow at the last second. He's like, I don't want to spend this meter. More likely just an execution error. Nice. Oh my god. Short swing blow does a grip. It was a medium one. It's like the first time I've ever seen a medium red fireball. Nice, the empty cancel. Super for the hard knockdown. Got the rose up. Did not successfully chase the teleport. Nice, this kills. Even if that didn't kill, he had super after it. This Dudley's mad good. He was pretty good too. When you see Demon Flip, a lot of he can't parry during Demon Flip. So if you have an anti-A that's decent, you can oh, it fell. You can use that against it. So Dudley might be able to do like EX uppercut or even regular uppercut or like stand medium kick or something like that. It's a weird thing to be ready for. I don't know what Dudley's best anti-air is against people who are against regular jump-ins if there's no threat of parry. Probably medium kick, I would guess. Does that combo? I was like staying strong into what looked like medium machine gun blow. Very strange. Was that it? Did we just see it? Was that a even flip or was that a regular jump? That was a regular jump. He did do the same medium kick though and it did work. Standard Shadow anti-air, parry into fierce. Nice. Oh, that was a failed super. Bad punish by Kuma too. I wonder if that works. He did dash into close fierce. Having a dash be part of your punish is pretty crazy. It probably does work. Probably really tight though. SA1 Ryu, you don't see that very often anymore. It's always fun. More traditional Ryu. I'm the best. Surprised that didn't combo. Nice. Smash DP. Nice. He didn't attempt anything fancy, just went for the standard block and punish. Ryu has a relatively easy punish there because I think low forward always works, but he actually did low strong because it's a little bit faster. Maybe stronger too. Nice.
Fighters ready. Engage.
What do you mean for some reason? Ryu's tight in this game. Ugh. Got that donkey kick. Standard block and punish. Super might have been good there by Ryu. Anti-air super. Oh no! Not a punish though. Still alive. Nice.
You win. Fighters ready. Engage.
Yeah, in Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 4, Ryu's damage is, well, in Street Fighter 2 it's pretty good. Ryu's had a lot of games where his damage is just like, okay though. And he's had other games where he's just like, you know, really fucking strong, like this one. It is SA2 Ryu. This is another one of those matchups where you might see it, where if he lands it, he just wins. I mean, it's possible he's Ryu. It's possible he's any other Ryu.
Go for it.
There are a lot of Ryus who play SA2. This guy only picks it in certain matchups if it's the same guy as last time. He likes it versus the low health characters.
Final round. Go for it.
Anti-air parry maybe? Wake up parry, I think. You can be aggressive with parries. Oh, is that a confirm? Close strong? I feel like I've never seen that one. What? That's a thing? I didn't know that. So you can see how he basically wins if he lands it.
You win. Fighters ready. Engage.
I don't know, fuck. I don't want to make a commitment right now because I don't know the next time I'm going to stream and I don't want to do it right now.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Nice. SA3 is still good versus Akuma for other reasons. The Hado super is still really strong and that's hard to teleport out of. Yeah, here and there. And then the Denjin's high dizzy output along with Akuma's short dizzy bar means Denjin is very effective at getting dizzies versus Akuma. You need less prior dizzy to still stun him. Denjin is probably still the best super versus Akuma. Nice. Very easy to parry pre-freeze there. But Ryu didn't get it.
You win. Enter the heat of battle. Go for it.
Nice. Big combo. Tons of dizzy. EX uppercut one hit only, but even the first hit knocks down. Ken fucking fuming off screen. Like, yo, what the fuck? How come Dudley gets that and I don't? That's a free parry. It's not hard. It's also not rewarding. You get meter, and you don't take block damage, so you might as well do it.
You win. Now, let's fight like gentlemen into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Preemptive down fierce. Nice cross under. That was not a good EX fireball, I feel. No, the EX fireball was in case Dudley parried. I'm high. It was a good EX fireball. It's just gonna pan out. That was a great EX fireball. It was insurance. The great thing about that is even if the jumper parries the EX fireball too, they don't get a punish. Ah, that might have been a punish. Ryu's light Tatsuon block is not that good. You can punish it. Ooh! He's like, no you didn't. That's a punish. He actually had probably like super to... Yeah, there you go. To kill or nearly kill. I think low forward super punishes that. Attention, this Ryu goes every super. We've seen him pick all three. He's versatile. The things that Ryu goes for are actually pretty different too, depending on what super he picks. Because only a few confirms work with SA2, so you'll look for those confirms a lot if you pick SA2. And with SA3, you're trying to set up setups. So you'll look for those good knockdowns. So you basically have like 3 different like combo routes for your 3 different supers as Ryu, which is very unusual compared to most characters. Ryu's one of like 2 characters in the game who can even afford to pick all 3 supers, along with like Elena. Well, and you don't even ever see SA1 Elena, because SA1 Elena is basically identical to SA2 Elena, except SA2 works from farther out. And is a bit worse in juggles. But you'd rather have the far out and the juggle weakness. Ryu actually has 3 supers with different functions, whereas Elena just has 2 supers with different functions and then another super with the same function, but a very marginal gameplay difference. Reversal EX something. Hado, maybe? Tatsu, maybe? Neither of those really made sense there. Hado made the most sense.
Are you ready? Go.
Yeah, it's like a little bit better for her anti-air stuff, but Elena's not really suffering a whole lot for anti-airs. But you can like anti-air with certain buttons and then like SA1 as Elena, and it's a very obnoxious parry. Also, you can get some weird juggles that you can't normally get with SA2. Wow! Holy shit! He like, fuck man. Most people when they see that, they like, okay, I'll do like a low and just hit him out of it, like Ryu low forward hard Tatsu or something like that. But he deliberately activated the cross counter, and then he just punished it before it fucking connected. I've never seen anyone do that. It's funny looking, I don't know if it's actually better. No, people don't throw it. You can throw it, but a throw is a lot less damage than like punishing with a low for most characters. Nice. That red parry is fairly low risk because the super does very little damage for its final hits. And it also doesn't knock down even if it hits you. Red parrying the last hit can open you up for a punish, or rather can open Ryu up for a punish, but Dudley was too far away there, and also he got 2 parries instead of 1. The more parries you do, the longer it takes. Nice, that was a super confirm. Necro unfortunately missed the super. Got one anyway. Nice. Good play all around. Necro super bars are super short, so he has super like all the time. Maybe. Hard to say. With one parry, probably. With two parries, I don't know. Yeah, Dudley's trapped in the whole animation for cross counter. You just gotta sit there until it recovers. And it's got 3 different durations based on which version of it you use. He did one of the longer duration ones. But the Dudley did just throw it out neutral. It's not like a stance you can cancel. Quite good. It depends on the matchup a little bit, but generally speaking it's very strong. Generally speaking it beats air attacks or trades with them, and it's also a very annoying parry. The big trick is that if you're doing the anti-air light electricity, I think it can't be mashed for extra hits, right? But that's the only one that recovers fast enough that you can get juggles out of it. So Necros want to use the light anti-air electricity, but if they anticipate being parried, then the light one isn't very good. I don't know. Maybe someone does.
You win. Now. Let's fight like gentlemen. Are you ready? Go.
The pushback. Yep, nice. The parry and the counter poke. When Ryu goes for a parry, the opponent's hurt box is still inside him for a little bit, naturally, because that's how parries work. The lingering, you know, whatever. And Ryu's down fierce is really fucking fast. It hits on like frame 4 or 5 or something. So Ryu's down fierce hits so fast it can hit the limbs while they're still inside him after he goes for a parry.
Are you ready? Go.
And then EX donkey kick combos from down fierce basically regardless of where Ryu is compared to the opponent. High parry. Just punch to punish. Is that a failed super? It's probably a failed ducking super. Ducking super would have worked there too. Nice. That was a weird time to super, but not very risky.
You win.
I think Dudley could have held up forward to get out of it. And on block, I think Ryu was safe from that range. This was a fairly low risk super. And then if he caught Dudley committing what he did, he won. Nice re-corner. That's the cool thing about that combo is Necro can dash under. After 2 back fierces, the opponent's at JP6 or whatever. Pretty sure JP6 is the right number. It might be JP8 or something. So, there's no extra juggle. But the opponent is still launched quite high, so you can, you know, dash under them. Nice punish. Hard DP. Car throw. Tricky. If the Denjin, in that setup, if the Denjin will dizzy, then it's a super, super dangerous scenario. This could still turn around, 100%. Oh! Cool. We almost never see that. That was like absolute max damage. Oh, there it goes.
You win. Now. Fight is ready. Engage.
I knew that combo worked, but I've never seen it with the electricity. I would see it with super into raw super, but he did like super electricity super. Jump back roundhouse. Yes. Every character has sprites that show a skeleton. There's a couple characters with no bones. Q has, you can see his robo, you can see like a robo body. You can see like a human frame. can see what his actual body shape is, which is, you know, but you can't see any bones. 12 has no bones. Nice. Oh, it didn't work. That usually works. It depends on when Ryu releases. Ryu had probably already released by that point, or maybe he was too close. Everyone else's skeleton is pretty much what you would expect. I think Urien's skeleton shows the gem in his forehead. Whatever the fuck that thing is. Probably Gil's too, but I don't know if I've ever seen Gil's skeleton. I can't think of anyone else's skeleton having an oddity. All characters have skeletons in Darkstalker series too, because there's electric text in that game. And there's a lot more jokes in that game with the skeletons. I shouldn't say more. There's a lot though. These are the two characters who can zap you. That's not true. There's also Urien. Nice.
Prepare to strike. Now.
That anti-air parry into back jab. Jesus. Probably a really good anti-air in terms of success rate, but it's... Oh! He didn't even get the special back throw. Which would have been actually really good there. I mean, I guess so. It's like his head is facing towards the camera, and he's like zooming forward so fast that like the wind is pulling his fucking cheek back, like a fucking dog poking its head out of a car.
Final round. Now.
It's a pretty funny animation. It's cool too. That, I'm sure Necro has a better punish than that. He could raw super punish that. Wow, Universal Overhead went over Ryu. Delete Ryu's forward dash. Nice, punish. You don't see Necro sweep almost ever. It's not a bad normal though. You see it more often than almost never. That's possible. Oh, yeah. Can you do another one? Oh, I think 2 supers might have been good. Hard to say. It's very annoying to get the second super to juggle after the first one. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's like timing based and it's also range based.
Now.
The timing will be different depending on how far away you are. But 2 supers might have been good there.
Engage.
I'm doing alright. I've got an essay I'm not doing. And it's gotta be like 9 pages long, so I'm not really looking forward to that. It's due in like 6 weeks. So I've got time. However, an outline is due in 1 week, and the outline is... It's one of those essays where you've got so much to write about that like there's no real danger of hitting the page count. I have to research disease. The class is called Survey of Disease.
Are you ready? Go.
Nice. Cool juggle. It's possible to just parry short swing blow whenever you see it, but it takes a lot of presence of mind. Most Dudleys don't even touch it that often. But it is a reaction parry.
Final round. Go.
I got a lot of free time tonight. I like asked all of my friends if they want to hang out, and every single person blew me off. My IRL friends, one of them was working, one of them threw his back out. I guess one of them's probably free. I might try and go jogging with him later, maybe. And then
Prepare to strike.
all my internet friends were like, eh. Or I'm busy. And so here I am, making YouTube content. Low parry? Kind of weird. I don't know what that was. Probably not low parry actually. Nice. Oh, he had like he had like a bunch of different ways he could have confirmed that. He didn't even get the combo. Nice, EX Tatsu. That'll kind of pro close sometimes.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Nice. Love scenarios like that. Very good. The overhead, but he didn't try to super. Instead, he just took the TC. Trying to win with that meter.
Final round. Go.
I don't want to do my fucking essay about COVID. There's gonna be like every student's gonna try that. I want to do my essay about something that there's just like a lot of information about it. We just know exactly how it works. I'm just gonna pick some like pandemic disease from like fucking forever ago. Maybe I'll do anthrax. That's a fun one. I think usually animals get that, not usually people. Remember the anthrax attacks in like 2000? Oh, chickenpox would be a pretty good one. Chickenpox would be a good one. The flu would be decent, I guess.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I've had chickenpox. It was so long ago I don't remember it. I was probably a toddler. Nowadays, people are vaccinated for it. But when I was a kid, there wasn't like a good vaccine for it, I don't think. Lyme disease. One of my friends had that. You get bitten by a tick, and then you get symptoms similar to arthritis, I think. Also a bullseye-shaped scar where the tick bit you. Bullseye-shaped mark. It's not a scar, I don't think.
Battle. Go for it.
When they discovered Lyme disease, it was because a whole bunch of children in an area were all being diagnosed with young onset arthritis, which is like super rare to diagnose at all. But just like a shitload of people in like a few in a small-ish area was getting it.
Final round. Engage.
Uh-oh, the busy bar. No, it doesn't actually give you arthritis. It gives you symptoms that are kind of similar to arthritis. I guess arthritis itself is probably a symptom, huh? Since it's just like inflammation of the joints or whatever. So technically speaking, it might give you arthritis.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Nice. Kind of poke low, fierce, light donkey. Oh, that was deliberate whiff. That's kind of cool. That's safe on parry. Car throw? Looks like a defensive car throw. Looked pretty cool.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Meaty throw is very strong against wake up parry. Gingivitis.
You win.
I don't know if gingivitis is a disease or a symptom. You'd probably have to do like gum disease, but I don't know if gingivitis is just considered to be synonymous with gum disease or not. I have no idea if that would be popular. It's not. There's not even a rule against doing the same one as someone else. So I could do gingivitis if I wanted to. But since it's survey of disease, I don't know if I have to do like something caused by like a bacteria or virus, or if I can do other stuff.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Because there are things that could be called diseases that are not caused by microbes. Oof. Not blocking or anti-airing. That's a disease of the mind.
Final round. Now.
Ironically, it's much more common for people to not anti-air in this game than SF5. Because in this game you often don't want to anti-air. It's committal. Being committal is really bad in SF3. It's not really bad, it's just kind of bad. Depends on your opponent. The pace of the match. The current values. Oh, that was probably a failed super. Ah, my god, Ryu. Nice. That was yellow as hell. That was a good comeback.
You win. The fight is ready. Engage.
I'd be crying if I was at Necro and I just knew that if I did one more parry I would have won. Jesus, I just had a crazy flashback of Derp Weasel. That was his signature. Jump in and EX Tatsu above their head and then landed DP. EX Tatsu has surprisingly little recovery in SF4.
Are you ready? Go.
That's like anti-parry tech, but Ryu didn't parry. He hit pretty high up in that. Ooh, that was pretty unsafe. He hit pretty high up in that air normal, but it still comboed. That's the nice thing about Ryu is that his buttons on the ground are so fucking fast that he has a pretty easy time comboing from jump-ins. That was unsafe and that was a punish. That Denjin was just released too fast. He was trying to, like, you know, have it be a mix-up. Oh, nice. That Izzy bar. Not looking like it's going to be a factor. Unless Ryu can find a whole lot of super meter really soon. It's possible to win, it's difficult. Oh my god! Ironically, that EX move did nothing, and he built super right there. So if instead of EX Tatsu, it was like Hado Denjin, he probably would have won. Ryu super on wake up.
Go.
You mean like meaty Denjin? It's parry and be right. Most characters don't have a good answer. Don't get knocked down is actually the key. It's like Urien or Oro. The matchup is won by you never being in the scenario. Once you're actually in the scenario, it's just a mix-up. Double DP works naturally on Necro. One of 3 characters. Where you don't need the Kara. Along with Elena and Q.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Howdy. I was kind of thinking about streaming an OOT rando. It's been a little while since I streamed one of those. Sounds kind of fun. I could do Master Quest. Master Quest is pretty different.
You Now. Prepare to strike. Now.
It's because they both just play a very, like, straightforward ground game. It's because, whoa, the car DP. It's because they're just trying to poke you. I don't know, I can't even get 100% on Wind Waker naturally. Jesus Christ, a rando sounds horrible for Wind Waker. I mean, it seems very rando friendly, to be honest. But, there's just so many just underwater chests and shit like that. And I feel like there are fewer items. I think. Maybe not. This is relatively modern. This is about a year old. A little bit less than a year old. You can see the date there, 2020 11/6. This is November last year. Nice.
You win.
Whoa. If I was gonna do
Now. Find a new rival.
OOT, it might be a good idea to do it now. No, I'll just watch more Third Strike. And then do it in 45 minutes.
Now.
I could stop this video whenever I want. I don't have to watch all 45 minutes of it. The Crouch Fierce. Oh, that didn't even work. That's normally a really good play by Ken. To air parry and then EX Tatsu. But there, the angle was wrong. That jab can combo. Nice. Back Fierce, back Roundhouse.
Are you ready? Go.
Back Roundhouse is one of Necro's more interesting normals. Nice. Two back shorts into nothing. He had back short, back short, back strong. If he wanted it. Maybe he fucked it up. Or back short, short, and then strong. You have to let go of the back for the strong, I think. Because it's just neutral strong. Zoom strong. Nice.
Final round. Now.
Oh, he went for the red parry on the last hit. Pretty sure EX is safe on block, right? No, I can't imagine. I don't remember if it's safe on block or not. I must never block that. Red parrying the last hit almost certainly gives you a better punish anyway. Nice. Yeah, 3D games are a lot cheaper to make than sprite work.
You win.
That's why even the games that like the sprite work style are doing 3D models in the style of sprite work.
Are you ready? Go.
Like Guilty Gear and Dragon Ball Fighters. -9. That's... I don't think I could punish that with launcher, right? Because it's too far. Maybe it's not too far. Maybe I can't punish it with launcher. I don't remember. I literally can't recall a time where I punished that. I probably just punish it and don't think about it. Or maybe I never punish it. I just don't remember blocking it. I was at work the other day and they gave me a Nature's Bakery Fig Bar Raspberry flavor. Thinking about opening it. Real fruit and whole grains. Plant-based, no high fructose corn syrup. Best by 2/16/2022. Anyone ever have one of these? Wholesome baked in. Dairy free, not free, vegan, kosher. Oh boy. Damn, it must suck to have a fucking peanut allergy. says made in a dedicated peanut and tree nut free facility. Never mind. Someone who ate a someone who's allergic to peanuts wouldn't have to worry.
You win.
Nougat's fine.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Aggressive parries from both sides. Ah, look at that. That was back forward into light electricity. I know, I haven't watched any trailers for Mario. I don't watch trailers for movies like ever.
Prepare to strike.
Just so you guys know. The only movie I'm anticipating right now is if Marvel makes something or Halloween Kills. I can't think of any other movie I'm looking forward to. Oh, I saw everyone's been coming in and asking about the fucking Mario cast. And the first time I was like, it sounds like a joke. And now I'm just fucking, I don't know. Favorite movie genre is horror. Oof. Surely a punish. Alright, now that we just saw that on block, it looked pretty unsafe. I probably do just launch it and not even think about it. I don't know, that doesn't look point blank. I have not seen Shang-Chi yet. I've been meaning to, but I just haven't. None of my friends seem to be interested in seeing it, so I'd have to go see it alone or wait for it to come out on DVD. Whereupon I would pirate it. Oops, I just confessed to a crime on stream. But it's a future crime. They're gonna have to get Tom Cruise to arrest me. Anti-parry tech. Or it's very sensitive to that kind of thing, because close strong only works from point blank. So in a lot of scenarios where something's unsafe but you're not point blank, you've got to do a stand forward punish, which are not as strong. Nice. I have not. I'm a little sad, but also a little happy that UMVC3 is making a comeback. I'm a little sad because I don't like UMVC3 that much. And I do like Marvel Infinite, which everyone seems to have forgotten about. But also I'm happy for UMVC3. That, you know, I feel like there are a lot of fighting games that deserve a resurgence, and that's one of them. Because it is a good game. Damn, that works from so far out. Jesus Christ, Ken is disgusting. The other what's? Oh, other games that deserve a comeback? I don't know, Street Fighter 4. It's a nice one. Almost every fighting game that's like decent deserves a comeback, honestly. There's a lot of fighting games where it's just like they're not modern, so people don't play them anymore. Like Alpha 2 and Alpha 3. Like Street Fighter EX2. Like Mortal Kombat 3 and X. X has been making a comeback recently. I don't know, dude. Maybe you're one of those people that likes Accent Core. Maybe Accent Core deserves a comeback. I have no idea. CVS2, sure. TVC, sure. All of them. Nice. This Ken is mad good. SF3 never really died. And that way it's extremely blessed. Alright, I'm opening this fucking fig bar. That will give you guys a review in 1 second after I've eaten it. It looks pretty good anyway. Looks like an off-brand Fig Newton, which is exactly what it is.
Fighters ready.
Flavor's good, but I can tell I'm gonna be really fucking thirsty by the end of eating this thing. What is it about nature bars that activate my fucking thirst? Is it sodium?
Final round. Engage.
This Fig bar is not great, but not bad. If I was hungry, it would be great.
You win.
Sodium 3%.
Go.
It's not the sodium. PSP and GBA characters. Surely there was a release of Upper that wasn't on GBA.
Into the heat of battle.
Weren't they on Dreamcast? Max only added Ingrid. But I don't know if Dreamcast had like characters like I don't know if Dreamcast had Yun or if it only had characters like Evil Ryu. Because there were like a lot of console characters, and then there were like more console characters added later on. At first there was like one of the console versions added characters like Fei Long and T-Hawk, and then one of the other console versions later on added characters like Maki and Yun. And then Max added Ingrid. But I don't know which versions had characters like Maki and Yun. I've never done a playthrough of World Tour mode. World Tour mode is one of the coolest things that's ever been in a Street Fighter game.
Battle. Go for it.
It's a bit similar to that. There was like a World Tour-ish thing on Soul Calibur 2, I think, where you kind of traveled the world doing fights with random characters and unlocking equipment. You got better swords for everyone. Or, you know, whatever their weapon was. Okay.
You win.
So it was only GBA for the
Fighters ready.
CVS2 characters.
Engage.
GBA didn't have Ingrid, only PSP had Ingrid. Pretty sure. That was a throw. You almost never see that. That's one of the little things about parry throw. The GBA version's a mess because you have to do like there's only light punch and hard punch, and you have to hit light punch and hard punch together to get medium punch, or like something like that. So you can still do most everything, but it's freaky. And I don't remember how throws work. The whole thing barely like fits together though. I tried it. I'm like decent on pad, but like I just could not play the Alpha 3 GBA with the terrible controls because it only has 4 buttons. I was playing Guy and I was like struggling to do a single fucking like combo. And Guy's pretty combo friendly in Alpha 3.
Are you ready? Go.
I was like trying to do the fucking Bushin chain and shit. Good mobile port of a fighting game. I'll get back to you on that. I saw gameplay footage of Street Fighter 4 Volt and it's pretty neat anyway. I don't know if I call it good, but it's neat. It's not the same as Street Fighter 4, but it's similar. Oh, mobile, I interpreted mobile to be phones, like mobile phones. But if it's counting console ports, I mean if it's counting like handheld, then I think the Vita has several. Vita Mortal Kombat 9 is pretty much just Mortal Kombat 9. Vita, I think, has Marvel 3, right? And Cross Tekken. Oh yeah, handheld PSP has Tekken 5 and 6, and they're both good ports, I think. After like the PSP era, it got okay. Oh, Sweet put a punish that. Pretty sure. I guess. Realistically, not anymore. The best would probably be one of them, like, Chinese consoles. Chinese handhelds. Yeah, that can emulate arcade. Maybe a Vita that emulates arcade would be good too. Maybe you can jailbreak a Vita, which isn't very hard anymore. But that will just get you the maximum amount of shit you can play. PSP I distinctly remember was too weak to run CPS3, but I think Vita probably could, and definitely the Chinese handhelds can. So you can play some Third Strike on your fucking Max Pro Kid 500. Whatever kind of name it has. Probably I'm busy right now. Red parries are hard for anyone. The absolute top echelon of this game, the very, very best players can't hit red parries with 100% consistency. They're just inconsistent by nature. And being ready for them is still a very difficult thing. Damn, this can. Imagine going to a fighting game meetup and you're that one guy with Multi-Blood Actress again on a Steam Deck. And you're like, will anyone play me?
Prepare to strike. Now.
I can see that guy so clearly. He will exist. Bathroom, yes. Can't wait for KOF 15. So what do we know about KOF 15 mechanics? From what I can tell, it's just KOF 14 mechanics again, but also, I mean, we don't have a super good look, right? From what I can tell, it seems to be KOF 14 mechanics again, but you can do EX moves outside max mode, which is actually a very good change.
Final round. Engage.
I don't know about the focus thing. If it's like max mode gives you 2 to 3 EX moves, whereas otherwise EX moves cost a full meter. That's like a decent reason to do both. It's like sometimes you want the max mode EX move, sometimes you'll just want a raw EX move. If you want to wake up with EXDP, for example. Nice. Yeah, that was the super confirm. Sanity was whack as fuck to play.
Now.
It's like they tried to make a character as weird as possible.
Now.
His like basic confirms were strange. He seemed neat though. Yelling and shit. I don't think I ever saw like a good Xanadu player. KOF is like Street Fighter but with hops, and hops inherently make the game very rushdown.
Are you ready? Go.
It's the long and short of it. Also, you have to pick a team of 3 characters. But the characters are a little bit simpler because it's a 4-button fighting game. So there's fewer attacks per character. The system mechanics work together really nicely, and they change less between games, although that really depends. But like rolling and hops haven't had significant gameplay changes in a while.
Final round. Go.
And blowback attacks. They had a pretty significant change with KO 14 actually. Wall bounces. Back in the olden golden days, King of Fighters seemed to be a better bang for your buck at arcades, because in Street Fighter you put in 2 quarters and you get like, ooh, the red. In Street Fighter you put in 2 quarters and you get like 1 character that you get to play.
You win.
But in King of Fighters you put in your 1 quarter or your 2 quarters or whatever, and you get to play as 3 separate characters.
Are you ready? Go.
And you get a 3 out of 5 match instead of a 2 out of 3 match, so you get more time playing. Yeah, but you also get an SNK boss. So if you wanted like variety, KOF was seen as being a lot better. 1 character comebacks are possible in KOF. They're not that hard, but obviously they're not easy. Obviously it's harder than just winning normally. That's not a punish. We use 0 there. Point blank EX fireball, parry both hits. 0. You get a little bit of HP back whenever you kill someone in KOF, and because the game is so rushdown oriented, it's very momentum oriented. So it's totally possible to make full comebacks. Things are going alright right now. Payoff is also a little bit meter oriented. You can have quite a lot of meters at once. And your combos, it's very easy to have a combo that uses like all your meter. Like combos do get progressively better when you have 3 meters, like 1 meter, 2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters, 5 meters. It's not, you do get diminishing returns. Like a 2-bar combo is almost always, 2 2-bar combos are better than a single 4-bar combo. Yeah, you can punish you can red parry, ooh, this can do so much. You can red parry the second hit of EX Hado, and it's more unsafe than if you parry both hits. And if you're point blank, you can get a punish. What was I saying? Oh, but if you're on the back leg but you have a lot of meters, you can make comebacks in KOF. If you've got like 4 meters and your opponent has like 1, your touches just become a lot more dangerous. The meter is like a little bit more like, less like Street Fighter and more like Marble in KOF. Because a single meter can be used for a super. It's a bit like Viper in Marble 3. Where you've got, the EX moves are better because they cost a whole meter. And also there's supers which you can do which cost a meter as well. But the meters are longer so they're a little bit slower to get. Nice and safe by the Necro, but he still got opened up. KOF 11 has tag mechanics. It's the only one I can think of. That might be another.
Are you ready? Go!
Parry into block. Advanced. I think that was a deliberate stand short whiff. Ooh. You got a lot of damage. Oof. Can't believe that just worked. There was no real threat of like any real danger there, I don't think, from how far away he was. I don't know what the fuck Yun did on Wake Up. If it was me, I would have done left parry or block. I don't even notice Yun's colors, honestly. All of Yun's colors are just very samey. At least Yang's EX color changes the color of his mantis slashes. But like, Yun's just got like the same color 7 times. All Aura players use like 2 different colors because most of Aura's colors are ugly as shit. No one uses like the green one or the blue one. I never see anyone using the blue one. It's hella ugly. If Yang lands 3 EX slashes in a row, he wins. Oh, that EX there. Surprised he did regular. Need a lot of meter waste. Nice. That was brave. Alright. Ryu did Wake Up Forward Dash. Yeah, Ryu's colors are also extremely boring. They needed to have no overlap between Ryu and Ken colors. And the way they did that was just they had Ken have really colorful stuff and Ryu have really bland stuff, which fits both characters, so it's whatever. That's sad. Got the double parry and then he just threw. Ken's colors are really nice. They're very vibrant. I like pretty much all of them. I like the purple one. And the green. And then they further differentiated Sean by having him get a lot of dichromatic outfits. That almost looked like a double cross through. This is stun? Not quite. Close though. Nice. Backdash into super. On the hit grab. I mean not hit grab, but command grab. Oh, this could turn around. This could easily be Necro's win. Oh my god. Cool, he didn't even put him down.
Final round. Go for it.
Is there anyone who has an actual true black gi? I don't think so. Nice.
You win. Prepare to strike. Now.
Hey, Hachiski is nice and black. Love these combos. Akuma has a blackish one. I think all of them are like dark with a hint of color. Love that combo. Built some meter, and he got some more meter with his kill.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
It's just to make them feel different, from what I can tell. There doesn't seem to be any profound reason for it. Yeah, we're there. Mike Z had a lot of good ideas, even if he's cancelled. That, remember how I made that video like 5 years ago? That was like, me reading Mike Z's proposed third strike balance changes? I got a comment on that the other day that was like, we have no reason to ever interact with Mike Z as a person ever again in the FGC. It was something like that. And I was just like thinking to I didn't reply, but I was just thinking to myself like, bruh, like this video is 5 years old. Baf, how dare you interact with Mike Z 5 years ago? I don't know, I haven't been following it. What does Yurian even do there? Maybe he's just parrying jabs and he's not close enough to throw. He probably was close enough to throw. Maybe he wasn't though, I don't know what like the play was. The cat. The cat that only shows up when Yang History wins. 3+ win streak. I think it was sexually inappropriate too. I don't know. It was like verbal harassment, I think. I'm not defending sexual harassment here, but I feel like not all sexual harassment is considered equal. It made equal. And I think his was on the lesser scale. Well, it's like I'm not defending it, but I think it's better than like, you know, grabbing someone's ass. But there might be worse than that. I think it's only verbal harassment. Don't quote me. Again, I haven't been following it. I didn't see that much, but what I did see of the
battle. Go for it.
of the Mike Z thing, it seemed like there was territory for him to be able to say, actually, I'm just an idiot. Actually, I just don't understand women. Or like maybe humans in general.
Enter the heat of battle. Go for it.
But I don't know how much more there is than that.
You win. Now. Fighters ready. Engage.
I'm a strong proponent to being able to be a Coomer in this day and age. Just don't be a weirdo about it. Just don't make other people uncomfortable. But if you want to make a game with big old titties everywhere, fuck yeah. That's okay if that's your passion. Big old titties.
Gutter trash. Enter the heat of battle. Go for it.
Yeah, Wolf seems to have a chest that's just as good as every other chest in the game. Nice. We need to find the people who want giant cocks and let them make games.
You win.
You have no. Let's fight like gentlemen.
Fighters ready. Engage.
I love how we can all just point to that fucking Tekken update or whatever. Whatever game was it, Tag 2? Whatever game where they just gave every single fucking male character a banana hammock.
Engage.
I love how it can just be like, oh, women are so sexualized in fighting games, and then it's like, you just point to that. I mean, women are sexualized in fighting games, to be honest.
You win.
You have no dignity. Let's fight like gentlemen.
But man, in that fucking all those fucking costumes, everyone was sexualized. Ooh. I remember people talking about that in MKX era, and I guess MK11 as well. It was like, oh my god, they sexualize the girls so much. Look at these Mortal Kombat women and how skimpy their outfits are. And then like every single fucking magazine was like, wait a second. Every single player was like, wait a second. Wait a second, look at Johnny Cage's outfits. Wait a second, Kano. Everyone dresses skimpy. Oof. Meanwhile, Kotal Khan's literally just going around in a fucking loincloth.
Fighters ready. Engage.
No one bats an eye. Same for the women, maybe. Opponents will say that it's just sexual fantasy for the women and a male power fantasy for the men, and they might be right. I don't know. It's male fantasies all the way down. Damn, I hate that. That's my least favorite thing, is when Dudley taps towards medium kick while fucking walking up to me.
You win.
I'm like, help.
Let's Let's fight like gentlemen.
Fighters ready. Engage.
I was musing to someone. I think I've mused on the stream before that there's absolutely no there are very few like older women characters in fighting games and video games in general.
Are you ready? Go.
And the ones that are older women are like oftentimes like, you know, going for the mommy vibe. You guys know One Piece? What's the woman in Blackbeard's crew? What's her name? I remember being really like taken aback by her design because it wasn't like blatantly sexual, and every fucking woman Oda's ever drawn is like sexualized except her. Either every woman is sexualized or every woman is sexualized, or it's a joke that they're not sexualized. No, not Big Mama, the one in Blackbeard's crew. I guess Big Mama's not not sexualized. Katarina Devon. Her. She's kind of ugly, isn't she?
Fighters ready. Engage.
Yeah, the one he freed. Yeah, don't tell me that was a punish. He really parried a Hadouken from that far away and then did ducking super and it punished. Jesus Christ. Oh, nice comeback. That happens with Dudley. Sometimes you just get schmixed on Wake Up.
Final round. Go.
Dudley's overhead presence. Dudley's meaty presence is the best in the game. Drop, but not a bad drop. He'd already got most of his damage.
You win.
Let's fight like gentlemen.
Prepare to strike. Now.
But yeah, usually in One Piece, every single character is either hot or like it's a gag that they're not hot. And for Big Mom and also for who's that ninja in like Wano Arc, the fucking one with the giant head. Both of them, it's like the expectation is they're gonna be some hot lady and then they're not. I think for both of them it was like Sanji in particular, like envisioning them as hot women, and then it's like the actual reveal and it's like, oh, actually they're not hot. I feel like Katarina Devon is like one of the only characters where it's like neither the character isn't hot, but also it's not a gag that they're not hot. Rare footage of a heavy machine gun blow from a Dudley who had meter free EX. I would 100% say that Alvida's appearance was played for laughs. It was 100% a gag that she wasn't hot. Because literally when she was introducing herself, she was describing herself as being like super attractive. And then we see her and it's like, she's ugly.
You win. Now.
Let's fight like gentlemen.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Gutter trash.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I'm making a video game. In my video game, I was thinking about having a girl who was very ordinary looking. But then I also want people to be able to draw fan art, and I feel like their desire to draw fan art will be heavily based on how attractive they find the characters. In the end of the day, it's just safer to make a hot character because everyone likes hot characters. The only thing they dislike is that there's too many of them.
Final round. Engage.
But there's no like specific, it's never like, oh my god, you made this character too hot. It's never like a specific character that's hot when they shouldn't be. It's always like, why is everyone hot?
You win. Fighters ready. Engage.
Cool juggle. Trades close medium kick into stand run a house. I want a rat-based fighting game. That might be the most based post I've seen today. Get this man a fuck ton of money so that he can fund his game.
Are you ready? Go.
I didn't know I wanted a rat-based fighting game until right now. Very nice. Are they all gonna be rats? I'm okay with this. It's like Overgrowth, but it's a fighting game, and they're rats.
Go for it.
Ugh, that was unsafe. Gerbils.